Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Epic Plays Analysis series. I am Sylphin. If you guys would like to participate in this series, please comment down below on this video, on always the latest video of my Epic Plays series, with your replay code, the time that the event happened, preferably the replay time, not the in-game time, and a short teaser description to let me know kind of what happens. If you guys would like to do that, please go ahead and do that, as I'm always looking for your plays. Again, don't worry if you don't see yours in the recent videos. I always record the content and then keep it for a later video. If you don't see it, do not worry, and please participate in this series. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the very first play here is from Winners Only, featuring the damage of Grim. Completely eliminates one target. Bellica, in mid-teleblink, is completely annihilated, and Winners Only heads on over to deal with this Morg again. Morg, fantastic shield to block the ultimate and obliterates her from the game. Grim, if you guys don't know, has the highest ranged DPS of anybody. He has the highest ranged DPS, not including Sparrow's passive. So if you're really accurate with Sparrow, she does have the highest DPS, including her passive, but Grim, just by himself, at 60 CP, he's a hyper carry. He literally needs 60 CP, like 57, 58, in order to really unlock his damage potential. It's insane. This is a feature of that, with Morigesh being prevalent in the meta, and just with people kind of realizing that the skill cap on somebody like Grim is there. He is badass. You really, guys, I encourage you to figure him out, because he's fantastic. Oh, what a shield. Now this next play is by Slatsmagats. Comes in from the side, accentuating Riktor's assassin nature with a 3-person ultimate, with the pull into the Twin Blast to give his team the win. Just like this, he is a fantastic support that can also do fantastic things like this. Riktor, the skill cap is absolutely unreal. It's a mechanical skill cap. He's pretty simple in, in what he does, but actually doing it, oh boy, he, guys, is unreal and highly underrated. The next play is a quadrakill by Mist Violent here on Yin, another incredibly high skill cap hero. Mist Violent here comes in, deletes the first target, deletes the second target, Muriel ultimate to help her with the rampage, and then this howitzer gets 3-shot. A fantastic quadrakill here by this Yin, showcasing her high potential. She hits hard when she's at 60 CP, just like this. Gideon goes down like this, using her ult to put the enemy in one spot so that she can hit her easily. Rampage goes down just like that. 3-shot on the howitzer. Oh, baby. This next clip here features the power of Crunch when he's not crowd controlled. That is the bane of his existence. And we can see here, he comes in on the Sevarog, pretty much deletes him here. If it wasn't for that Muriel ult, he would have. Goes on the Muriel. She's deleted, and he's just going to town. The Muriel gets a last hit right before his empowered left Crunch there went to town. But, oh boy, Crunch with the red buff even is horrendous. I think he is second in overall damage. Just let him do his thing. He's second in overall damage next to Shinbi, believe it or not, because her ult with full wolf stacks to something like over 2,000 damage if you have 8 wolf stacks at 60 CP. Like, it's ridiculous. She has easily, when you let her do her whole thing, she has the highest damage. Next comes Crunch, without a doubt. And then instantaneous damage, obviously, is Countess, obviously. And then all of the carries are just, obviously, their damage is through the roof over a period of time. Just insane. What a play by Jaywalk. So this is just hilarious. I had to do this. Bro, it's sent in by iDope420. You can tell what that name's all about. Look at this. Look at the build. Whirling Wand, Spear of the Rift Hunter, Adamant Edge, and Blade of Agora here. On the Narbash, the Countess, Thorn Greenweave, all of those cards. You go back and take a look. What are these builds? Like, the Narbash is running a crit build? Just hilarious. They delete this Countess. Before this Countess can ult the other Countess, he comes in with a basic attack to kill them. Just what? Uses the movement speed to give this this minion a wave, give a little bit of a push. They're going to town. Here comes the Aurora with her ult, but look at this. Stuns her out of her ultimate. Fantastic job by this Narbash. Deletes the Aurora before he even gets an ult on. The Moragesh comes in. I'm like, Kate, the Narbash is dead. Absolutely. There's no way he can survive this. Stun into the ultimate. She's dead herself. So they're still going. Triple kill from this duo. And they just keep going. They keep going. The Feng Mao comes over. The Sparrow comes over, and you probably can guess what happens here. Just check this out. So the Countess and Narbash, they're going on. They get they get it. Stun a couple basic guys. Look at this Narbash. Almost 4 shots a Sparrow. This Feng Mao gets deleted, and that's it. What? Come on now, man. What is this? Whirling Wand, Spear of the Rift Hunter, had 2 Adamant Edges, Blade of Agora. This Countess, Cup of the Vampire, Blood-Soaked Armor, Spiked Thorn, Shadow Scroll. Oh man, just hilarious. Thank you for the submission. I had a laugh. One of these supports that is the scariest with a purple buff is a Decker. Look at 2 legit to quit. 193 with the stealth buff on a Decker. You can guess what happens next. Here comes a Cage, Kwang ultimate, Howitzer ultimate, and the Moragesh is there as well. Just going to town, and oh boy, absolutely scary. Nothing worse than a Decker with a stealth buff. So great use of the stealth buff. Obviously, that potential is there. The communication, though, is really needed. You got to be like, ultimate ready, attack mid lane, ultimate ready. Like, come on, guys, get in here with me. And, oh boy. Doesn't really do all that much damage, ironically enough. Well, I guess they do delete 2 people, and eventually do get this Kwang, but, oh boy, well done. So here is the power of Greystone with Pain Eater. Here's the power of Greystone with a Pain Eater and some armor. Just going to town here. He gets the kill on the Kwang, finishes them off, turns around, goes on the Grim, misses his displacement blast, just going to town. You know that he can just swing his sword for freaking ever. Look at the Pain Eater going to town. The Bellica can't do anything because a 40% lifesteal is too much. Takes out the Bellica. The enemy team here couldn't coordinate stuns to lock him down and, you know, focus him down. And that's what you got to do with Greystone. You got to kite him. You got to lock him in place. Just focus him down. Get rid of that first life. And then he's just a normal hero after that. Take him out. Super easy. There you go. So, fantastic use of Pain Eater. Unfortunately, with the short time to kill here on Monolith, I haven't seen Pain Eater be that useful. Back on Legacy, it was an absolute godsend. It was absolutely ridiculous on Legacy. But here, obviously, if you can get yourself in a position to, 1v1 or 2v or 1v2, it works. Here is a fantastic grouped effort by this orange team here. Decker ult into the Howitzer ult to completely get a triple kill for the Howitzer. Fantastically done. The enemy team, yes, they did. They were trying to defend this inhibitor here, but they were grouped up. And you know what? With a Decker, you just can't do that. You just absolutely cannot do that. Decker Howie, man, you gotta see that potential, and you can't group up like that. You just can't. And fantastic play. The stun here, the Decker does commit. She knows the time. There we go, and there's the fence. Say bye-bye to this blue team. What a play here by Max Enemy on Yin. Starts off with her and her Greystone going to town here under the tower. The Greystone doesn't commit, and unfortunately she takes a whole bunch of damage, and now she's like 9 health, trying to escape out of the enemy jungle. This crunches here, but she kicks him out. Total juke with the lash kick. This Rampage here is with the rock. She's using her terrain to her advantage. Use her ult to stop that ult, which wouldn't have hit her anyways. Again, lash kick to get away from that Rampage basic attack to live with 9 HP. Unreal play here from this Yin. Again, the skill cap with Yin is out of this world, because you can, that lash kick to mitigate damage, the right click to send damage back to enemies, the ultimate to slow enemies and slow projectiles is just unreal. Just uses this. Look at that slow to mitigate, to put the Rampage at bay, to kill him. Unreal, man. Unreal play. Well done. Utilizing all of Yin's abilities. Just crazy. How much health does she get down to? 9? Oh, jeez. Comes in here. Look at this lash kick to mitigate that ability. Oh, and the Rampage here using this terrain. Fantastic. We don't see enough of that. Using that verticality, and takes out the Rampage. Thank you very much for watching here. That was some pretty epic plays that I hope you kind of learned something from. Showcased some pretty good coordination and utilization of abilities. Always nice to see you guys do some fantastic stuff. Showcase that. Hopefully help the community here learn from some great plays. Please, guys, again, if you would like to participate in this series, please leave the replay code down in the comment section below with the time that the replay happened. That really helps me kind of see with the time. That really helps me. Add a short teaser description. Leave it down in the comment section below because, again, want to showcase these amazing things and, you know, help out the community. So please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, share it with the community, and of course, guys, subscribe. If you guys like this content, found it useful, please subscribe so I can do it for you in the future. Until next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.